Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of From the Newsroom. I'm your host, Ariel Adams. A last-second field goal dictated who the victor would be as the Red Hawks faced off against Murray State on October 16th. Reporter Caleb Hoggart has the story.
Milestones were achieved and heartbreaks occurred as two divisional rivals fought it out here on October 16th at Hawks Stadium. A last-second field goal helped Murray State edge over a victory against SEMO as they went head-to-head for a game you did not want to miss. As the two teams battled it out, they combined for over 60 points and 800 total yards on offense. SEMO head coach Tom Matukowicz said it's hard losing such a close game, especially since the Redhawks put in a great week of practice.
Obviously, this is an extremely disappointing loss, the way we lost. At the end of the day, we had a good week of prep. We were ready to play. We made some plays. Murray, hats off to them. They're a talented football team, and they ended up making one more play.
The SEMO offense was led by senior running back Geno Hess, as he not only rushed for 176 yards and 2 touchdowns, but became the 10th player in SEMO football history to have 2,000 career rushing yards. Hess said that even though the loss was a tough one, there were still good things to come out of it.
I seen a great game on both sides of the ball from us. Like Coach Tu said, we had a great week of practice, and at the end of the day, things just didn't fall our way. Not because they beat us, it's just the way the game happened.
Although the Redhawks weren't able to edge out a victory over the Racers, they looked to bounce back as they traveled to Martin, Tennessee to face UT Martin on October 23rd. For the Southeast Arrow, I'm Caleb Hoggart.
Get to know senior Caitlin Gluck through Museum of Me, a social project introducing strangers to each other through writing. Reporter Alyssa Lunsford has the story.
Welcome to the Area's Museum of Me. Every day we walk past unknown faces here at SEMO. Each student, faculty, and staff member possess artifacts which make them who they are, whether they be trinkets or relics. This feature hopes to change the perception of unknown faces and make us think about those we pass by each day. Follow me as we dive in to Caitlin Gluck's items to get to know more about her.
Hang in there. It's astonishing how short of a time it can take for very wonderful things to happen. This is my favorite quote from this book, The Secret Garden. It's my favorite book. The first time I read it, I read the unabridged version, which is just a short and condensed version in the 2nd grade. My teacher was Miss Grimm. We watched the movie afterwards and I fell in love with it. When I got older, I read the full thing. I fell even more in love with it. This is my cat Maxine. I've had her since she was a little kitten. She's about 10 years old. I love her so much. Mwah. I've always loved animals, and this is what inspired me to become a veterinarian.
To see the rest of Caitlin's touching items and story, be sure to go to the Arrow's website. Her Museum of Me will be under Multimedia in a gallery. For the Southeast Arrow, this is Alyssa Lunsford.
2 students are the first to compete through the National Intercollegiate Rodeo Association on behalf of SEMO. Reporter Cynthia Wallman has the story.
Hi, I'm here at Flickerwood Arena where Bailey Below is training for the upcoming rodeo at Arkansas University on November 4th and 6th.
Students Bailey Blue and Addie Nichols are representing Southeast's first competitive rodeo team. Blue has been doing barrel races since the age of 7. Barrel racing is a rodeo event in which the horse and a rider attempt to run a cloverleaf pattern around preset barrels in the fastest time. Nichols attends the SEMO Sykeston campus. Blue is a junior, majoring in plant and soil science.
I just transferred to SEMO this year. This is my first semester here, actually. I played volleyball at a junior college, John A. Logan, for my first 2 years of college. And then I came here to be closer to home. And then because they don't have a rodeo team, I was like, this would be something really cool if we could get started. So me and a friend of mine, Addie Nichols, are going to kind of see what we can figure out here.
Blue said the upcoming competition in Magnolia, Arkansas will be a tough one.
College rodeo is something she's always wanted to do, and she also wanted to go to SEMO, but since they didn't offer or have a rodeo team, she and a friend have decided to rodeo independently. So it's still, working towards making her dreams come true, just in a different way than maybe a more traditional way where you would go to a college that already has an established team.
To learn more about the National Intercollegiate Rodeo Association, visit their website at www.collegerodeo.com. For the Southeast Arrow, I'm Cynthia Wallman.
And that's it for this week's episode of From the Newsroom. Be sure to follow the Arrow on all social media platforms to make sure you never miss out on new content. And again, I'm your host, Ariel Adams.